Hey guys, this is Matt here, and welcome to Gaming Masters. We are here with the Matchday 5 squad for the USL Fantasy game. So before we go to the Matchday 5 squad, let's just have a quick review of our Matchday 4 performance. And the Matchday 4, we managed to get 62 points. I would say decent returns because on the match before that it was quite disappointing, just 49 points. Coming to match day 4, we did better. Yes, we could have done more better, much more better, but I'm happy because we are back from that low. So let's look at the players quick. Robert Lewandowski with 6 points, he scored a goal against Salzburg. Great. Erling Haaland, he is one of the most consistent players and he keeps on going. He scored 2 goals against Club Brugge, so he bought us 10 points. He was the captain. I'm very proud of him. Ferran Torres, disappointed. Pep Guardiola rested him. This is Pep Guardiola's rotation system, and we can say anything, we can predict anything. So that was kind of disappointing also. Fred bought us 4 points. He had 7 balls recovered and 2 points. Decent. Marcus Rashford bought us 8 points. He scored a goal and earned a penalty. So he did a good job there. Kai Havertz could bring us only 1 point. He played only for 15 minutes. But it's okay. Benjamin Pavard played against Salzburg and he got 7 points. He did a good job, and we were actually lucky too because Salzburg scored a goal after he was off the game, so he was able to get the clean sheet. That was pretty lucky there. And Ben Chilwell got us 3 points. I actually expected Chelsea to keep a clean sheet against Rene, but Rene is a tricky side, and in their home ground, it's okay. Managed to get us 3 points. Bren Lodi got us 7 points. They kept a solid clean sheet. Uh, so I'm happy with that return. Diego Carlos got us 4 points, 6 balls recovered, and 2 points. And Wojciechny has been disappointing for the last 2 game weeks because I've been expecting a lot from him, and he hasn't been able to deliver because in both the matches against a comparatively weaker opposition, he haven't been able to keep a clean sheet. But it's okay. This is football, and actually, that's the beauty of football. So, but when we are playing FPL, I mean, not FPL, but when we are playing the UCL fantasy, these emotions. Anyway, so that was my game week for match day squad, and they did pretty well. And I hope that in the match day 5 we reach somewhere near the 70. We hope we cross the 70 points mark because to move up the rankings we have to at least focus on staying in the 70s region and staying consistent. Let's hope for the best. And I made one transfer coming into I mean, two transfers coming into the match day 5, and they are one is I bought in Carlos Casemiro for Fred. The reason being, I didn't want two players from Manchester United, and they're up against PSG. And the main reason that Fred was in my team is because he is a good interceptor of the ball. He makes many interceptions, and Carlos Casemiro is one of the best in the business. So I thought, why not him? But one of my worries is that he was not fully physically fit. I took a gamble here actually, but I hope he plays because Real Madrid has a very important fixture against Shakhtar Donetsk. They are looking at revenge. They are looking at the knockout qualification. So Carlos Casemiro is a very important player for them, and I hope he plays. Next up, we have Thomas Munier. I bought Thomas Munier in for Diego Carlos actually. I know last it was only last week that I bought in Diego Carlos, but I thought that it's that was a bad move maybe because I don't need two defenders from Sevilla as of now because Sevilla is going to play against Chelsea this week, and uh, next week they'll be playing against Rennes. So I thought we'll keep just one defender from Sevilla. That's how I bought in Thomas Meunier. He's been in pretty great form recently, and he's up against last year. Yes, last year is a strong team. They have immobile force, which is a bit hard to stop, but still, let's hope for the best. So now let's have a quick look at our team. So Erling Haaland and Robert Lewandowski in the strikers position. Let's have a look at Erling Haaland first. Erling Haaland has been so consistent in the season's usual. That has been the case in the last season's usual also. And I hope that his run just keeps on going because he's such a good player, such a good young talent. He can score on any day against any team. That is what makes him Erling Brutal Haaland. So he's up against Lazio. Hope he plays really well. Now we have Robert Lewandowski. Robert Lewandowski is up against Atletico, a strong defensive side, but in game day one we saw when thrashing this defensive side 4-0, but this time it's in the Wanda Metropolitano. Atletico's home ground, and it could be a bit more difficult, but it is Robert Lewandowski. He can do anything, and he's my captain because he plays on this game day, and Haaland plays on the next game day. So let's see. Next up, Ferran Torres. Actually, I'm a bit scared of Ferran Torres missing this game also because Guardiola's rotation policies are so unpredictable, and he actually played in the league this week, so I'm pretty much scared that he might not play Ferran Torres in the UCL. I hope he plays Ferran Torres in the UCL. Last week I bought him in, and Guardiola gave me a disappointment. This week, hopefully, it won't be like that. But this week I'm glad that he plays on match day one. At least I can sub him off. So hopefully Ferran Torres will play and he will bring us good returns. Kai Havertz here is a risky decision actually, but I took it. He's doubtful, but Frank Lampard actually played him in the last minutes against the league game, in the league game against Tottenham Hotspur. I hope that it was kind of preparing him for the UCL, and hope he plays. This is such a good player, such a great talent, and with him on the ground, Chelsea attacks more. They are already a good team, but Kai Havertz that has that special element. There's no doubt about that. So hopefully Kai Havertz will play. And here we have Marcus Rashford. Marcus Rashford is up against Paris Saint-Germain, a strong team, but I think he will find a way to score against them because Marcus Rashford has been love scoring against PSG. We all know that, and I hope that he keeps his record going against them. So let's see. Carlos Casemiro, as I said, they are up against a Shakhtar Donetsk team. They are here for revenge. They are here for the knockout qualification. So I think he will do great in this match. He's a great interceptor of the ball. He'll get many interceptions, and I hope that it goes just well. And in defense, we have Ben Chilwell. He's up against Sevilla away. It's a tough fixture, but this Chelsea side have been looking really sharp in the recent weeks, and I hope they keep the form going and hope they can keep a clean sheet. Let's hope for the best. And here we have Thomas Meunier. I introduced him earlier. They are up against Lazio. Lazio has some really good players, but I think Thomas Meunier can still get his returns because he recovers the ball a lot, and that is one way he brings us point. If we look at the total stats, we can see that he's so far got 7 points from ball recoveries alone. So I think he's a great player in that aspect. And Renan Lodi, we have him here. Renan Lodi is up against the Bayern Munich side. It's going to be a tough match, but I just hope he can get some assist or something because keeping a clean sheet against Bayern right now looks kind of impossible. But this is Diego Simeone's team, anything is possible. I have Benjamin Pavard also in my defense, so I don't know. I just hope that both Renan Lodi and Benjamin Pavard get assists in the name. I hope it's a game of goals, and I hope the defenders will be putting in some assists or even scoring some goals. So in substitutes bench, we have Wojciechny. He's up against Dynamo Kiev. At home, hopefully he'll do well. And the player in the starting lineup is Samir Handanovic is against Borussia Mönchengladbach. And Borussia Mönchengladbach has been so good in the season's UCL. They have been scoring so many goals. uh, I hope Inter can do something great against them, but even if he can't keep a clean sheet, we always can go to Wojciechny. But Wojciechny is also looking kind of shaky at the moment. Hope Wojciechny will be back to form. Emmanuel Bonaventure is up against Zenit St. Petersburg. Last game week he didn't play. You must have heard the reason because he didn't get his favorite seat in the best. I couldn't believe it. Who would miss a game, a UCL game, for such a silly reason? Anyway, hopefully this time he gets his favorite seat and he comes to play against Zenit. But he'll be coming in only if some of our players here misses the game or fails to perform. So let's see. Wilma Barrios is one of my favorite men. Uh, but last game week he got just 1 point. It's because he conceded a penalty. He conceded a yellow card. Otherwise, he would have got 3 points for his two balls recovered. But anyway, it's okay. I hope he does better this game week. Jules Koundé is against Chelsea. Uh, it is quite a tricky match. I don't know. I hope that the other players here plays well so that I don't have to put in Jules Koundé. Anyway, guys, so this is my team for this game week. Share your team score for the last game week, and so that it's good. It's always good to know you guys. It's always good to know how your teams are performing. So just share with us how much points your team got last week, and if you have any suggestions or comments on my team, do put them in the comment box. So till we meet the next time, this is Matt signing off. Take care, everyone.